Good day, everyone. Welcome to our lesson 2 with Shane Rosette Asegurado. Today, we'll discuss what is interest, simple interest, and the compound interest. So, the introduction. Mathematics of finance is the application of mathematical methods and tools to problems involving finances. It's about the use of money. You use money, I use money. Everyone else uses money. You spend, save, invest, or borrow money. When you spend money on goods and services, you are using your money in exchange for the things you want or need. When you borrow money, normally, the repayment will be after some time. Since you had the privilege of using another person's money, most likely, you have to pay for the interest. When you save or lend money, you also expect that your money will earn interest. So, what is interest? Interest is money paid regularly at a particular rate for the use of money lent or for delaying the repayment of debt. There are two types of interest, the simple and the compound interest. First, let's discuss the simple interest. Simple interest is the interest paid or received which is computed only on the principal over a certain period at a fixed percentage. Simple interest is computed by using the formula I equals P times R times T, where the I is the simple interest, P is the principal, R is the rate of the interest, then T is the time of money in earning interest. I will give one problem so we can understand more the simple interest. Marcia borrowed 5,000 from John. Repayment will be after 2 years at 5% annual interest rate. The first question is, how much is the interest to be paid by Marcia after 2 years? The second question, if she pays after 2 years, how much will she pay? To know the answer, we will solve the problem. First, identify the given data. Since the amount of money is borrowed 5,000, then the principal is the 5,000. A 5% interest rate is charged on the principal, so R equals 5%. Repayment will be made after 2 years, then the time is the 2 years. Plug in the given data to the formula, then solve. I equals P times R times T, where the P is the 5,000, the R is the 5%, then the T is the 2%. 5,000 times 5% times 2 will be equals to 500. So the answer in question number 1, how much is the interest to be paid by Marcia after 2 years, is 500. For the question number 2, if she pays after 2 years, how much will she pay? We will use F equals P plus I, where you need to add the principal and the interest. The principal is the 5,000 and the interest is 500. Let's add them, then the total will be 5,500. So the answer in question number 2, the amount to be paid by Marcia to John after 2 years is 5,500. Take note, What you have computed is just simple interest. How would you know if it's just the interest rate is charged on the principal, which is 5,000? No interest has been charged on the 500 interest. So let's move on to the compound interest. Compound interest is paid based on principal plus the accumulated interest for period of time. It accrues and is added to accumulated interest or previous periods. So, borrowers may pay interest or interest as well as principal. I'm gonna give again a problem, then let's solve this. Marcia borrowed 5,000 from John. Repayment will be after 2 years at 5% annual interest rate compounded quarterly. It is the same question in the simple interest. To answer this in compound interest, first identify the given. The P will be 5,000. The rate will be 5%. M equals 4 because it is compounded quarterly, which means the interest is compounded every 3 months or 4 times in a year. Then the T, or as well as time, is 2 years. We will use the given formula. A equals P times 1 plus R over M raised to the power of MT. I'll give the solution here. 5,000 times 1 plus 5% over 4. Then you will times the power 4 squared for 2 ganon. The answer will be 5,522.50. The interest to be paid after 2 years will be 522.50. Because the interest is 5,522.50 minus 5,000. That's why the answer is 522.50. The final amount to be paid after 2 years will be 5,522.50. Be guided by the following compounding periods. This is a guide for compounding the periods. When the amount is compounded annually, it will be once a year, only one. When amount is compounded semi-annually, it means twice a year. When compounded quarterly, this means once every 3 months. So, we have 12 months in a year divided by 3. That's why M equals 4. When compounded bi-monthly, it will be 6 months, which means once every 2 months. When compounded monthly, M equals 12. When obviously that means once a month because we have 12 months in 1 year. So let's try to compare the formula for compound interest with the formula for simple interest. The simple interest is I equals PRT or PR. The compound interest is the A equals P times 1 plus R over M, then MT. The important distinction between the two formulas is that In the compound interest formula, the number of years is an exponent so that money grows much more rapidly when interest is compounded. The number is compounding interest is also necessary in compound interest, unlike in the computation of simple interest, that the numbers of years is only on one of the factors. So the number of compounding periods makes a significant difference between the two. That's all. I hope you guys learned from this lesson. Thank you.